Well, it's in the home stages now, no pun intended. You can see down on the bottom here they've done all the grout work all the way around the house. They filled the holes in that went into the pocket space between the floor and the foundation. That's a place where we can store things. They can go under and fix things if we want, or sorry, if we need. The electrical stanchion's in. The electrical's been hooked up. The gas is hooked up. Our water heater is at the back of the house around the corner there. And on the interior, all of our lines are done. On our interior, they still have to do the tiles here. These entry tiles should come out here as well, up to about there. And our driveway is going to come down, and it's going to come down at about that angle, and that's going to get raised. Excuse me. And I'm not sure about that one. Maybe that one will get raised up about 8 inches. That one's going to get raised a bit further because it has to meet the driveway. That's for our septic and sewer and stuff. And these other ones here are like where the gutter pipes are fed into it, so the water channels out and into the sewer and out to the city. And the driveway along that run will be the fence, and it's going to go all the way around the house, of course. Our driveway's going to stop there. Basically, we're going to have 1, 2, maybe enough room for 3 cars in this parking. We're definitely good for 2. We're hoping for 3 because we want to buy a Jeep Wrangler in 2 years. Anyway, let's go in. It's going to get a little bit dark. I'm going to leave this door open for a second. So as you can see, the electrical switches have been done actually, and the wallpaper's on the wall. So the whole house is basically finished product right now. They've got to do the pot lights still. They haven't done them. Oh, of course, the entrance light overhead here. Into the kids' room. So a light, a plug, ventilation. That's where the light will get attached. Patio door's got a roller blind. And Yura's room, of course, roller blind on the window. They both have these sockets with cable TV and electrical. You can see everything's kind of done. Looks really good, actually. I'm surprised. It's kind of like everything comes in and it's like 1 to 3 days for every process except for the foundation. And of course the finishing of the framework. It went up in a day, but it took about 2-3 weeks to complete the framework. This is one of our toilets, and of course a vent. See toilet paper. That on the side there is for the washlet. So when you're sitting, there's a button here. It plugs into the wall. Water goes into it. The water gets heated, and it sprays water to your backside to clean it out. So you do basically like the one wipe, and then you press the spray and wash out, then dry yourself, flush it down. You save a bit on toilet paper. These are supposed to be super efficient toilets, so we'll find out. Anyway, this is the lower one. This is basically going to be, strangely enough, it's going to be my toilet because I sit on the toilet for quite a long time compared to the girls. I like to read newspapers and stuff. Anyway, switches in, wallpaper's on. The back, you can see all the wood. And they still have to do the pot light up in here. And this hallway pot light as well. So there are some pot lights that are going into the house. The rest of them are just fixtures that get popped onto the into the master bedroom. This main switch, cable, vent. The lights, as I was saying, they get popped onto these here. They just go up and they turn in place. Give me nice big LEDs. We got these smoke and gas detectors in every room in the house. Of course, ventilation, that's our door to the back, our bed here. Our TV stand will go over here. And it's starting to look like a home. We're 2 weeks process for the exterior. We have two switches on the stairwell. There's two switches because, there's another one of them smoking gas detectors, CO2. We got two switches because there's two sets of stairs actually that run up one main here. So we've got the lower and the upper on the switch. And they're pretty nice switches. I'm not going to play with them because we are hooked up. The handrails in order to bring our electronics in, like a refrigerator and the washer and whatnot. We actually have to, they're going to remove these handrails because they're it's about 78 centimeters from side to side on the stairwell, and they need 73 clearance, and these handrails just bring it under 73. So it's not a big deal. They go off and on easy. There's just little covers here. They pull them off and unscrew them and put them down, and then they'll bring the things up, and boom. There's our hallway. We got an electrical outlet. We've got the pot light that's going to go in there. And of course, we've already kind of been through this. I'm not going to go all the way up to the rooftop patio today. Actually, I am. So I'll stop here. This switch is the dining room and living room switch, and that's our TV cabinet. And what we're going to do is we're going to buy a Dyson vacuum cleaner. There's a space right here. Yeah, that's about probably 6 inches. I'm going to attach the hanger for the Dyson about here and let it hang down into that pocket to take up that space as a space-saving part of this house. That outlet, we have 5 of these outlets, one in each bedroom, one in this room, and one in the dining room. These are for the air conditioner and heaters. Our houses are heated by air conditioners. So, anyway, as you can see, this is our hot water adjustment panel. So this here controls all of the hot water in the bathroom, in our vanity sink, and also in our kitchen sink right behind me here. This is the switches for the kitchen, and we got one electrical outlet down there for vacuuming and stuff, and of course our fridge space. And this is basically a nice prep counter. We have a oven over there, a little toaster, we got a little outlet. This window we're going to put some we found a really nice set of 3 can that we can fit in there really nicely, and the drawers just open up. We can put cans, bottles, and trash. They have to do final clean, but there's our hood and 3-burner stove, and that's just a basic grill for doing fish off quickly. This is our dishwasher. And of course our sink is done. Now our sink is in, all the water's been hooked up. There's a little dial on the front here. Goes 3 different settings. And one of these settings is filtered water for drinking. So this set actually has a filter in it. And the filter purifies the water. Now we've got Hadano water, which is already beautiful water, super clean. It's so good they bottle it and sell it. It's a really nice volcanic from Mount Fuji. Water runs under Hadano in a deep underground river. It's been filtered off of Mount Fuji, and it comes up here, and it's actually a little bit sweet, but it's just a beautiful thing. So, okay, the dining room, of course, the gas thing. There's the intercom. Our intercom goes up at the front of the driveway at the entrance to it. So that'll be at the entrance. And let's just go down here. Take a look. They put in the vanity and sink. So there's our other toilet. This will be the common toilet, I guess, for the kids and wife. And of course, I'll use it as well. Same thing. No big deal. Our vanity in place right here. And so you can see it's a beautiful, great big giant with overhead and big sink. Really neat features on these here. They have a telescopic wand, so I can, instead of having to take a bath or shower every morning, I can just come up and rinse my hair quickly. If I can get it to go back in, I'll be happy. Ooh. Huh. Something is stopping it, I see. Okay. Let's put that up there. And then, let's get that figured out. There it is. Okay. So that's that. And that is our washer out water and in water. The washing drying machine will go here. And the switch, this here is another, this is how you turn on your bath and your shower. So turn it off, everything's set over at the other panel. You want to run your bath, you want to run your shower, and everything's kind of done from here and controlled. You can also control it from that panel over there. So the tub's been done, they gotta pop the face back on and stuff. But it's looking pretty good. That's our electrical panel, our overhead. And yeah, let's go up to the rooftop patio here. So up on the rooftop patio, you see there's another light going in there. They've put our water up. They've adjusted this door, and we get some overcast weather. Double light switch again. Double security locks, in case somebody wants to try to, I guess, scale. So that door just automatically holds itself open. It's been adjusted. It's got a wire in the ear from the electrical. And our rooftop patio is not finished. And the rails are on. And our electrical has been put in. And our water has been put in. It is now set and dried. And that's where the light will go. And this is where we're going to put our hot tub. We're getting a jacuzzi. We'll have it set up here. It's going to be an inflatable jacuzzi, so we can take it down during typhoons and major storms. The wind's really picking up. There's a weather front coming in over at Mount Fuji there. See a lot of haze and that, so that's probably snow. It's not that cold out, but out that way the weather can be completely different than in here. I really love the view that we have. It's just amazing. Really happy with this house. There's where we're going to be drying our clothes. You see the little that and that. They pop up and get held in place, and there's rails that go through and hang our clothes onto that. We got one outside the bedroom as well. The handrails have been done. That balcony is basically a finished product now. So we're not far away from getting into the house. And that's our grand tour. Hope you enjoyed.